Today I'll be doing part 2 of this series, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, so first off, we're going to be creating a list. So the easy way to create a list is say a variable name is equal to the square brackets and any values. So I'll just do 1, 4, and 5. Remember, integers, strings, and floats, and variables and other lists can also be stored inside of this list. So to find the first value, we're going to do something called indexing. I'm not sure if I introduced this in part 1. You guys can go check out part 1 in the description. So yeah. You're going to say A at 0, basically. Oops, not A. And we can just, we're going to print that by using the print and in parentheses with the parentheses. And you can just click the run button and it should say 1 as your answer. So that is actually the first value. To get the last value, we're going to say A at -1. And if we run this again, it says 5. And that is our answer. So this is how you do indexing. You can use a for loop to print all the numbers. So if I say for I in range, and I say length of A, print, oops, why am I spelling that? A at I. And yeah. So we can run this again, and you can see 1, 4, and 5 are the values here, and because of this print statement, these are all coming out. So we can also, if you don't want a line like this, you can just say comma n equals to space, and now you can see the numbers this way. So now I'm going to create something called a tuple. So I'm going to use the same name, and I'll set it to brackets like these. If you have one value in your tuple, you're going to say that value or the string or anything, comma, and that's it. This will prevent it from not creating. This will prevent it to not create it, but it creates the tuple. So if we have many values, you don't need to have that. So if you didn't have that comma, it wouldn't treat all this stuff inside here as a tuple. So that's really important when you're coding. So now we can't do the same thing like indexing like we did a list, because it won't work. Or it actually works, but we can't edit that. So we can say A at 0 equals to 5, and you can see that it's giving this orange thing. This is an error, so if you have any errors, you have to try fixing it. So that's why tuple is immutable and list is mutable. That's probably one of the main differences between those two. There are other differences, but I won't talk about them in this video. So now we're going to create something called a function. So I will say def. This is a new thing I haven't taught you yet. And I'm going to say A. And I will say a parentheses. This is where you put your parameters. You can either choose to have more than 0 parameters or no parameters. So yeah. So if you say let's not do a parameter for now, and then we'll do a parameter after. So we'll just say print hello. Now if you say A in parentheses, it will call out hello in the output box. To have your own custom message, You can set this to, you can set the parameter and write that, and you can just print that parameter. And you can say A at A, G, H, or hello world. And as you can see, hello world came in the output box. So that's that. We can also, if we want to detect the length of something, we can say define a, we can say length. We're just gonna create the function again. So now all we need to say is return len, the actual function of b. It won't necessarily show in the output depending on your IDE, but it sometimes does. So in PyCharm it doesn't. I think it does in other IDEs. We can also print that. Remember, if you put anything after return statement, it will never get to that because the loop is already done. So we can just delete that, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Peace.